Muy buenos días. Muy buenos días a todos. Soy Yolanda López, profesora y coordinadora académica de la Escuela de Educación de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello y les quiero dar la más cordial bienvenida a nuestro espacio Educab TV Inglés, un espacio único, interactivo, lúdico y pertinente diseñado para reforzar las clases en el área de inglés y justamente dirigido a ustedes, estudiantes de cuarto año de educación media general. Me acompaña la profesora Indira Pakchi, representante del programa Virtual English Language Fellow por la Embajada de los Estados Unidos en Venezuela. Juntas llevamos de la mano este proyecto. En esta oportunidad, las estudiantes de la Escuela de Educación de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello, Valeria Berroterán, Michell Samper y Nicoll Peña, serán nuestras profesoras facilitadoras, que a su vez nos han creado un espacio en Google Classroom para ofrecer actividades asíncronas que complementen los encuentros en Zoom. Una vez más, gracias a todos por estar. Bienvenidos y les cedo la palabra a nuestras profesoras Valeria, Nicoll y Michell para dar comienzo al encuentro de hoy. Adelante, bienvenidos.
Hi guys, hello guys, welcome back to Educab TV Inglés for year. I'm Nicole and I'm so happy to have you back here with us. Today we are going to learn about past perfect tense, okay? We can go to the next one, please. Today I'm here with my partners, Valeria Berroterán and Michell Samper. Say hi, girls.
Hello guys, it's nice to have you here.
Hello guys, good morning.
Okay, thank you. We can go to the next one. Okay, like we always do, we have to remember the rules of the class. Raise your hand, be polite, wait for your turn to talk, and keep your mic muted if you are not talking. And today, like we always do, we have to make a review about what we saw the last class. Remember, the last class we saw present perfect and the structures and how we use it, how we have to use have and has. Remember, have is for I, you, we, and they, and has is for he, she, and it. So today we're going to make a little game. So practice. Okay. This we have to make this a blank space. Okay. We have Kate, blank space, drums. What do you think is the correct answer here? Option A, B, C, or D. You can put your answers in the chat if you don't have mic, or you can open your mic and tell me what do you think is the correct answer. Is A, B, C, or D? What do you think? A. Oh, okay. We can put, okay, A. Great job. Thank you. Yes. Okay, John and Mary, blank space, and elephant. What is the correct answer? A, B, C, or D? Remember the structure, remember, please.
Come on, guys, you know it.
Yeah, don't be
What would it
shy.
be? They say, someone say D. Okay.
Wait. Very quickly.
Yes. Okay, I blank space my old computer. Is option A have sold, B has sold, C have sold, or D have sold? What is the correct answer here? What do you think? What do you think is the correct answer, guys? Don't be shy, be brave. It's very easy. It's really easy.
Use your chat, please.
Thank you, Ronaldo. Good job, Ronaldo.
B or D?
John Iger said B.
Okay.
Let's see. No.
It was half sold, okay? Remember the structure when we have to use have, the past participle, remember that always. Okay, we blank space to Paris. What is the correct answer? A, B, C, or D? Read, think, and tell me. You can do it.
Monica said C.
Okay. And then I can say A. Yes, Monica, good job.
Why not A?
Sorry, you can go back, please.
Yes, it's interesting to explain why not A. Because some said A.
Yeah, because
We have has.
Because it has. Remember that
yes.
when it's we, I, and they is plural. So we have to use have. The verb have in
Okay.
we and they is plural. Has is used for singular form if we talk about she or he or it. Okay, that's why you can use has. You have to use have. Okay.
Excellent.
Yes,
Thank you so
let's
much.
go to the next.
And the last
you.
one that we are going to make today, the children blank space their homework.
They say D. Jenny Rodriguez said D.
The next one.
At
Oh,
least.
no, it was half done. Remember that when we have to use half? And
No, it's because the context. Please, Valeria, can you go back?
please.
Okay.
The context?
Remember that the verb. Okay, you have to see the context of the sentence. The children have done their homework. They have like that it's okay because it's plural, but listened is not with the context. Lo voy a explicar un poco en español. Los niños tenían que hacer su tarea. No, that is not correct. That is not the correct context. Remember, listen is escuchar in Spanish. The children have done their homework is more logic because los niños han hecho su tarea. Okay, that's it.
Yes, and remember that children, you can change for they. So when you have they, you use have, not has, okay?
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for playing this little game, this review actually. So we can go back to the presentation.
Okay, guys, now we are going to do a little introduction of the topic, as we always do. How much do you know about these verbs? Okay, Karen had just left the house when we arrived home. They hadn't studied for the test before they took it. And had they not resolved the problem before the meeting? Do you know, guys, what is the common on these sentences, or what are these sentences talking about? You can write it on the chat, remember.
You
Okay,
can put your answers in the chat, guys. Don't be shy.
well, guys, if you see the sentences, you can see they have a common verb that it is had, and a verb that is on past participle that is talking about the past. These sentences are talking about the past and order of situations that happened before, about past events. Okay, so let's move to the next slide.
Hi guys, today we are going to talk about past perfect tense. We use the past perfect tense to refer to an action or event that started in the past, but before another action that also happened in the past. The first action is in past perfect and the next in past simple. We can also use it for actions that happened before a specific time in the past, and with some verbs, we use it for situations that started in the past and lasted until a specific point in the past. Here we have a timeline, and this is the action that goes in past perfect, and this is the action that goes in past simple. I have finished the report when he arrived. Remember, if you have any questions or you want me to repeat anything, let me know.
I have a question.
Yes?
Which X is the one where he finished the report, and which one is where he arrived on the timeline? So which one happened first? He finished the report, or
He finished and then he arrived.
okay. So like this, he finished the report here.
One, and he arrived.
And he arrived here. Yes?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have the affirmative structure. First, we have subject plus had plus past participle plus complement. Okay.
Okay.
Someone can help me with the first sentence. Maybe I listened a microphone there. Maybe Ronaldo, can you help me? Please help me with number 1.
Or can be another one. Maybe Janiker. Javier.
Okay, well, Nicoll, can you help me with the first one?
Yes, of course. Monica had studied Korean before she moved to Seoul.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the second one, please.
Okay. Selena had met him before the party. And the
Okay.
last one, the plane had left by the time I got to the airport.
Okay. What do you think it's common there?
Had, can be
Okay.
had,
Yeah.
and
They had.
the past participle. Well,
Yeah.
not actually had.
Yeah. They have in common a had that
Yes.
is on the structure.
Yes.
Okay. And they are showing two actions. Okay. Monica had, so for example, in the first one, Monica had studied Korean before she moved to Seoul. In order to move to Seoul, she had to study Korean. She has to study the language. So first she studied Korean, then she moved to Seoul. Okay, and let's see the second sentence. Selena had met him before the party. In order to go to the party, she had to meet him. She met him before. No, necessarily she had to go to meet him to go to the party, but she met him first and then she go to the party. Okay, and on the last one, the plane had left by the time I go to the airport. Maybe I got very late. I got up very late to go to the airport, and the plane had left or had just left when I arrived to the airport. I lost the flight to, I don't know, to Cancun. Okay, so I got to be early, but the action or the situation already happened when I arrived. Okay, when the action I did. Okay. Let's see the next slide, please. Negative structure. First, we have the subject plus had not, hadn't. Remember, the contractions is the combination of two words, and had and not, plus past participle, the verb of past participle, plus complement. Valeria, can you help me read these sentences, please?
Okay. They had not studied English before they went to London. Ruben had not watched the cricket match on television before you came. Diego hadn't practiced the song before he sang it in the program.
Okay, in these cases, thank you, Valeria. In these cases, we have the subject, then we have the verb had not, the verb and the negative not, the verb studied on past participle, and the complement. English before they went to London. In this sentence, you can see that they, on the contrary, what Monica did, they did the opposite. They didn't study English before they went to London. So they went to London maybe not knowing English, and they didn't, maybe they couldn't talk to anyone because they speak English there, right? So a situation happened that they didn't study, they studied, and then they went to London. In the second sentence, Ruben had not watched the cricket match on television before you came. In this case, we see that Ruben, or maybe someone is saying that Ruben did not watch or had not watched the cricket match. Maybe they were expecting Ruben to not watch it and watch it together. So they are saying that sentence. In the case of Diego hadn't practiced the song before he sang it in the program. Well, if you can sing very well, if Diego can't sing very well, he had to practice. Or maybe he sang very well, he sings very well, and he didn't want to practice. So they're just They are saying a sentence that he didn't practice the song before the program happened. The next sentence, please. The next slide, please. Okay, interrogative structure. Had plus subject plus past participle plus complement plus question mark. Don't forget the question mark, okay? It will be a grammar mistake. Had Donna visited Roma before she moved there? I'm asking if Donna visited Roma before she went to live there. Maybe she knew Roma already, so that's why she decided to move there, or maybe um, she she didn't know Roma before she moved there. Do you know how to answer that question? We saw some examples last class of how you can answer that. You can write on the chat if you remember, but we can answer this question like, yes, she had, or no, she hadn't. Okay, remember. Had Karen came to the house before I cleaned it? In this case, we have to remember the other situations, okay? I cleaned the house, maybe not, probably not, but had Karen came to the house? Probably she went, she came to my house, and then she saw that the house wasn't cleaned. Or on the contrary, she didn't come. So we have to answer, or we can answer yes, she had, or no, she hadn't. Indira, can you help me with the next sentence, please?
Sure. Is it had Karen? Is it had Karen? Is that the one?
Is it had Andres?
Had Andres completed, and I can't see the bottom.
Oh, I'm sorry. The assignment by last week.
Had Andres completed the assignment by last week?
Thank you. Okay, in this case, or in this sentence, we see that we are asking if Andres did complete the assignment before last week. By last week, he had maybe a homework and he had to complete it. He had to complete the assignment. Did he do it, or did he didn't do it? He didn't do it. We don't know, but we are asking to know about this situation. We can answer yes, he had completed, or no, he hadn't. Okay, that's how we answer these questions. Next sentence, please. Next slide.
Okay, now we are going to practice. We need to say which action happened first and which happened later. Who wants to read the first one?
I can.
Okay.
The tennis player jumped in the air for joy. She had won the match.
Okay. Which action happened first? The tennis player won the match, or the tennis player jumped in the air?
You can put your answers in the chat. What happened first for you? Maybe option A or option B.
Let's see. Monica said be first. And of course, A will be the second. That will be all right?
No, because she jumped in the air because she won the match. So first she won the match and then she jumped in the air. Also, the first action, she won the match, is in past perfect, and the other one is in past simple.
So the correct one is A, number 1, and B, number 2.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good try, Monica. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Let's see the next one.
Okay, who wants to read this one? Someone who has their mic.
I'll
I
read
can
it.
read it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Number 2. Before I went to bed, I checked the front door. My roommate had already locked the door. Number
Okay,
A, I checked the door. B, my roommate locked the door. Which one is first?
Please use your chat. Let's see, which one is the first? Michelle said B is first. Okay, B is first and A is second. Is that correct?
yes.
Why?
Because when the roommate locked the door, it was before I checked the door, the front door. Also, we can see that my roommate had already locked the door, is in past perfect, and I checked the front door, is in past simple.
Right, thank you. Let's see the next one. Did you have any doubt about that? Did you understand? Everything is all right about that?
if you have a question, you can put it in the chat.
Okay, who wants to read this one?
I can read it. Okay, I looked for Bob, but he had left the building.
Okay, which action happened first?
Mm, maybe A was first and B the second one.
Okay, that
But,
is correct.
but at letter A, we missed something. What did we miss?
Oh, Bob had left the building.
Yes, we miss had,
Yes.
okay?
First action in past perfect. Second action in past simple.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the explanation.
Next one.
Okay.
I can do the next one. I love when I saw my son. He had poured a bowl of noodles.
Okay.
I think the action that happened first, my son poured a bowl of noodles on his head. And later I laughed.
Okay.
Here we miss something again. What we have missed?
I had laughed.
Yes.
No, my son had poured a bowl of noodles.
Ah, that is all right.
Yeah, and then I laughed.
Yes.
Because that's the one that's in past perfect.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Next one.
Okay. Who wants to read this?
I can. Let's
Okay.
see. Number 5. Oliver arrived at the theater on time, but he couldn't get in. He had left his ticket at home.
Okay. Which action happened first? Remember, you can put your answers in the chat if you don't have your mic.
Let's see which one is the first. Letter B, perhaps?
Yes. He left his ticket at home and then he couldn't get into the theater. Past perfect, first action. Past simple, second action.
Good work. Let's see, next one.
Someone else wants to participate?
Kevin, do you have microphone? Kevin.
Hello,
Hello.
my
Okay.
name is Ed.
Kevin, can you read number 6 and answer the exercise?
1,
Okay, number 6, you have here.
1,
Here, the exercise, here you have exercise number 6. You can read the sentence and after answer the exercise, okay? Let's see, begin to read.
I hand Betsy this newspaper.
But
You need to finish. You didn't read complete. Valeria, you can read and after
okay.
Kevin will repeat after you.
I handed Betsy the newspaper, but she didn't want it. She had read it during the lunch hour. Can you repeat, Kevin?
Kevin, can you repeat, please?
Aquí estoy.
Okay, repeat, please. But all the sentence.
Dígame.
Repeat answer.
Betsy read the newspaper.
Okay, which is the first? A or B?
What happened first? Betsy read the newspaper or I handed Betsy the newspaper?
Let's see. Which one is number 1? A or B? Monica said B is the first.
Okay. First, Betsy read the newspaper during the lunch hour, and then I handed Betsy the newspaper.
Is
Past
that
perfect.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, good job, Monica. Good job, Monica. Kevin said the same. B is the first and
Hello.
A the second. Good job, Kevin. Okay, let's continue.
Okay. This one, who wants to read it?
Michelle.
Yes, after Carl arrived in New York, he called his mother. He had promised to call her as soon as he got in. Okay, I think the first one is the A. Carl made a promise to his mother, and then Carl called his mother.
Because he made a promise before leaving, and then when he arrived, he called his mother.
Yeah, that's why it's not, for the first one is not the A?
Ah, yes, sorry.
Yes, now
Will be
it's
like
correct. Okay. Okay.
And this is the last one.
Nicole, can you help us?
Yes, of course. Estella was alone in a strange city. She walked down the avenue slowly, looking in the shop windows. Suddenly, she turned her head and looked behind her. Someone had called her name. Okay.
Remember, if you don't understand any of the words here, you can let me know. And I'll tell you. Which action happened first?
I think the option A is the first one, and the second, and B is the second one.
Okay, that is not right because she turned her head because someone called her name. Someone called her name would be the first action, and she turned her head will be the second action.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Following the structure, the first one is in past perfect and the second one in past simple.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much for the explanation.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, let's go to the next activity.
Okay, that will be all. Now we will keep practicing. Thank you, good job.
Good job, guys. Now we're going to play a little game of quizzes. Good work.
To do this activity, we are going to give you the link. Pay attention in our chat, okay? We are going to share the link to our new activity. Did you see the link at the chat? Please copy this link to participate in this activity. Okay.
Okay,
Here we
guys.
have Indira, Kevin. We are waiting for all of you, Monica. Jesús. We are waiting for Samuel, Ghislaine, Carolina, Ronald, Ramses.
Okay, we can start now. I think maybe they didn't saw the link.
We don't see you, Carolina. We only see Jesus, Monica, Indira, Genesis. Okay. Okay, let's begin. Michelle, you have to explain.
Okay, guys. Alex, the house before his parents arrived. Has clean, had clean, or has clean? What do you think is the correct verb? Had cleaned. Let's see. Has cleaned. Okay. In this case, the correct answer is had clean. Remember the structure. Okay, we are talking about past perfect. In the case if it was we are talking about present perfect, has clean is correct, but in this case is past perfect. So we are talking about a past event. Okay, two past events. Vanessa and Gabriela, before taking the test, let's see, had studied, has studied, or had studied. Let's see. What would it be? Come on, guys. 10 seconds. Okay, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. Okay, in this case, is correct, had studied. Remember, the verb on past participle, okay, studied. And had Vanessa and Gabriela studied before taking the test. Okay, that's why had studied is incorrect, and has studied is incorrect. Remember the structure. Raul, not to commit until he met Martha. Had decided, has decided, had decided, or has decided. Had decided, okay. Has decided, let's see, has decided. Okay, 10 seconds. There's still two people that has an answer, that have an answer. Okay, time's up. Okay, the correct answer is had decided. Okay, had, because it's on past perfect. Okay, and decided is the verb on past participle. Raul had decided not to commit until he met Martha. Okay, first he had to meet Martha and then he will commit. Okay, they the house before they married. Have bought, had buy, has bought, or had bought. Once 3 seconds, guys. Someone is missing. Okay, thumbs up. In this case, is they had bought the house before they married. Okay. Remember again the structure had. Okay, had, and bought is the verb on past participle. Boy is the verb on its base form, and bought is the verb on past participle. Okay, the teachers asked how to use the past perfect tense correctly. Have teach, has teach, had taught, or have taught. What do you think it is? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, thumbs up. Okay, have teach is incorrect. Remember, have is not used in the past perfect tense. Remember, we are talking about past situations. Had taught. Okay, had taught is the verb on past participle. Let's see, we almost finished. Indira to New York. Had flown, has flown, has flew, or had flew. Remember the verb and the verb on past participle. Had here. Had flown is the correct one. Okay, had flown. Come on. It's the last one. Nicoll, her sister's bike, has rode, have ridden, had ridden, or had rode. This is difficult. So think this question, well, think right. Let's see. Okay. Okay, guys. The correct answer is had ridden, because remember the verb on past participle. Okay, and had ridden, H-I-D. Okay. Let's see.
No more, because
no more.
that is the
Okay.
last one. We have to see the view of the participants. Let's see the view of the participants.
Okay. Here is had written. Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, guys. We have finished the activity, so we're going to keep sharing the slides.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for your time. Please subscribe to our channel, Educación Tab, so you can watch all the classes, all the lessons that we have teach you these few weeks. And you can join us too on Classroom. On Classroom. Sorry. We have games there. You can go to the next one. The next slide, please.
Remember the classroom.
Yes. Remember Classroom, we have game for you, like ordenar palabras, and ordenar palabras, sopa de letras. We have games with music. We have extra material for all of you.
Okay.
And
We are going to Google Classroom to see the activities.
activity.
Let's go to the Google Classroom.
Yes. We can go to classroom, please.
We are going to show you our Google Classroom to see our fun activities, okay? Wait a minute. We are going to share with you our Google Classroom. Okay, here we have.
Yes, we're going to see past perfect. We have songs. Our grammar is really fun. You have to watch it. We have activities in Educab Play. Ordenar palabras is a sentence. You have to tienen que ordenarlos. And we have lyrics training. Okay, you have the option to practice English with your favorite songs. We have a few songs in past perfect, so you can do it. We have crossword puzzle, crucigrama. Please join us and play with us. We're going to add more extra material for all of you. It's really fun, please. And we are going to
We're going to
show
add the
you-
presentation also, so you can check it out, and the video.
Yes.
Please use crossword. It's very, very fun. And also, if you can listen to the song that we put there, you can remember better the structure of the past perfect tense.
And we have a little quote here, please. The next slide. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. Enjoy life and be happy, please. The next one. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here with us, with the teachers, Yolanda, Indira, Valeria, Michelle, and myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, guys, for coming.
Day.
Good work, everybody. See you next week.
Thank you
See
so
you next
much.
week, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi,
Have a
guys.
great day.
Good job.
Good job. Thank you very much for your participation. See you next Wednesday. Don't forget our classroom.
Goodbye. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
profe. Bye, profe. Bye.
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 Tuve un problema con mi